What's going on, Softwash TV? Kyle here. I hope everybody's doing great. Today we're going to talk about safety because I've gotten probably 20, 30 comments on my channel, people asking about, Kyle, what type of respirator do you use? And some people even ask, Kyle, why are you wearing a respirator? Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Before we continue, just a friendly reminder, make sure you check out Softwash TV Pro, the exterior cleaning industry's answer to the need for quality pressure washing and soft washing training. Not only will you learn about safety, but we will teach you how to wash. Learn from a pro the ins and outs of house washing, concrete washing, and low pressure roof cleaning. We teach wash techniques and preventative measures for property protection. Softwash TV Pro will educate you about industry equipment and all of the chemicals used during daily operations. Learn marketing strategies from a successful pressure washing company and take advantage of numerous resources that will help you start and grow a pressure washing company. Thanks for watching. Now back to the video. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. We're talking safety today. If you know me, I really harp on safety in my in-person training classes, on my online platform where I have online training. I really talk about safety all the time because it's something that goes overlooked everywhere you look in the industry, guys. I'm in the Facebook groups, I'm on YouTube watching, and the majority, not all of you, don't have PPE, personal protective equipment. So you need to invest in nitrile gloves, eye pro, ear pro, hat, sunscreen, those type of things, proper footwear. That way you stay safe. That way you go home the same way you left to go to work. And if you have employees, they're taken care of too. So I get all types of comments. People are like, bro, why are you wearing a respirator? Let's talk about it, guys. We're spraying bleach. Let's face it, we're spraying bleach all day, every day. How many days of the year are you washing, guys? Like, I'm washing at least 24 days a month. Washing, spraying bleach, and we're constantly getting it all over us, guys. How many times have you just been, I'll carry like 2 hoodies or 2 long sleeve shirts if I'm out washing because halfway through the day, I'm just wet. Like, you can avoid it to a certain extent, but a lot of times when it's windy outside and all this stuff, you're going to be getting splashed and hit with overspray all day long, and that's a chemical. I'm not a scientist, you know what I'm saying? But when I look at the SDS sheet for sodium hypochlorite, it's got a lot of stuff in there that I'm like, yeah, I don't want that all over my skin, or I don't want to be breathing that in all day long. And that's just bleach. We spray acid, like oxalic acid, muriatic acid. We spray hydroxide. All of these chemicals people are spraying, and they're just breathing it in, and they're getting overspray on them all day. So a respirator is a great way to mitigate breathing those fumes in and damaging your lungs, guys. I don't know if bleach, sodium hypochlorite, I don't know if that has carcinogens in it and it causes cancer, but I guarantee there are some adverse health, things going on there. Like, you're going to, like 20 years of washing, bro, you're going to be messed up if you just constantly have it on your skin and constantly breathe it in, guys. So this gives you great protection from fumes and stuff like that. We're going to go into some footage of me out in the field washing houses, roofs, different things, and we're going to talk about overspray and different situations where I like to have this, guys. I'd like to see more people wearing this. So we'll talk about some different scenarios in the field, and then I'll actually tell you what type of respirator to buy, what type of filters you want to make sure you get. That way you have the right protection. So let's see the footage. All right, guys, I'm out here in beautiful Clayton, North Carolina. We're going to wash up this beautiful one-story home right here. This is what I do every day. So you can see I got some PPE on. I have long sleeve pants. I have long sleeve shirt or hoodie. I'm wearing those nitrile gloves. I have a ball cap on and glasses. So I'm pretty well covered, especially with having my respirator. And this is where people send a lot of those questions or direct them my way. They're like, you're wearing a respirator just for house washing? Because they think you just need it for when you're spraying a really hot mix, like on a roof or something like that. But it's not true. You could see whenever I'm washing and I get closer to the camera, especially when I start like hitting the gutters and stuff, you could start seeing the millions of particles of chemical just floating around in the air. And people just wear sunglasses and they're cool with it, but your boy's not, because after 20 years of exposure, 25 years, hopefully I ain't washing that long, but just think about all that exposure of breathing that stuff in. So that's why I like to have a respirator. Even though I'm spraying a lot weaker of a mix, probably closer to 1% sodium hypochlorite, I just like staying safe, guys. So that's why you see me wearing in my videos a respirator, even for house washes. I just slowed the footage down, guys, so you could see all of this stuff just floating around in the air. This is what you deal with every day. And it's not even a windy day, but you can see that stuff just smacked your boy in the face right there. Good thing I'm protected. All right, we're at another job site right here. This is a house that I wash probably twice a year. Very beautiful home, but this is just more of the same. It's a little bit more of a windy day. You can see those dark clouds rolling in, but as I'm downstreaming these dormers up here on this house, you could see like there's SH going everywhere. There's all types of overspray, so that's why you got to really keep those plants wet, guys. You don't want to burn them plants up, but more importantly, keeping that overspray off of your skin is key. All right, guys, we're up here on the roofs now. Up here on the roofs. Look how dirty this stuff is. Look at these really dark stains caused by Gliocaps magma. Not a lot of sun getting on these panels of this roof, but we're going to get them cleaned up. And whenever it's dirty like this, we're spraying a lot hotter mix now. We're spraying like upwards of 6%. The last thing you want to happen when you're out here soft washing, guys, is to get that strong of a mix on your skin or even worse in your eyes or something. So that respirator is going to help you out. On really hot days, whenever you spray this chemical on hot shingles or a hot terracotta roof, it's instantly going to turn into fumes, and you would be breathing that in. I got this footage of a brick house because I wanted to share this too. I've been doing house washes on brick homes, especially that side of the home where it's just in direct sunlight. And sometimes I'll spray sodium hypochlorite and I could instantly see it turn into a gas. So you don't want to be burning or breathing that stuff in. So stay safe, protect yourself. Watch me as I run up these fascia boards right here. You could see the wind just kicking that bleach solution up into the air. And where do you think all of that's going to go? If it doesn't get blown away, it's going to be falling right back down on you. So just more of that chemical exposure we were talking about. Whenever it comes to flat work, got a dirty patio back here. It's not that hot of a day, but with the dirtier something is, the stronger your mix is going to be. And when you're pre and post treating concrete, let me find some footage of a house. Let me throw a driveway in here so we could see residential driveway. When you're pre and post treating driveways, a lot of guys go real hot, especially if there's tannin stains from acorns and leaves. So that stuff has a high likelihood of instantly turning into a gas whenever you spray it on that hot surface. So if you're not rocking a respirator, guys, I don't know what you're freaking doing. You're just smoking your lungs. I'm telling you, you're just smoking your lungs. Y'all boys gonna have cancer. I'm telling you. All right, the last thing I want to talk about, even though this is just the screened-in porch, I got pretty good airflow. Sometimes you will find yourself in a predicament where you are in a confined space. So with confined spaces, there's a lot of hazards, one of which is your ability to breathe. If you're spraying chemicals, guys, I've been in some pretty crazy spaces washing. I just did indoor flex space wash the other day where I had to have a hot mix of hydroxide inside. All right, guys, now that we talked a little bit about why I wear a respirator and why I encourage a lot of you guys to wear one too, let's talk about the actual equipment, what your boy wears, because this one right here has had everybody in a frenzy. People are like, man, what type of mask is that? That thing's cool. This is an amazing respirator right here. It's super comfortable and it works very well. It's a little bit pricey. I'll put the price below because I forget what it was. I'll put it right here in the screen for you guys to see. This one's blue. They have 3 colors in this mask, I believe. But this mask is made by Parcil Safety. So this is the mask that you want if you want to get a full face respirator like this. This is the PD 101 Arctic Blue respirator, guys. So pay close attention because they have all types of respirators and all types of filters. You don't want to buy the wrong one. So this one right here is the PD 101. All right, I just pulled it up on my phone so I could show you guys the price. The PD 101 Arctic Blue mirrored full face respirator is $130. The filters that you want, and this is very important, because I saw, ever since I started washing in this, I've only seen one other person on Facebook, on one of the Facebook groups, start wearing one. And he had the round the circular filters. That's not what you want, guys. I've talked to this company a couple different times, and they recommend this filter. This is what they call a bayonet style filter. All right, I got the same type bayonet style on this partial face respirator right here, but the filter that you want is the Max Pro P30 bayonet style filters. All right, so very important. Max Pro P30, and it will say that it's compatible with the PD101. This filter right here is going to keep you safe from a variety of contaminants and chemicals, guys. The reason why this one's so important, because we're not just spraying bleach. You need protection from sodium hypochlorite, but we're also spraying a multitude of other chemicals, including acidic products, guys. So oxalic acid, muriatic, hydroxide-based, caustic degreasers. You want a really nice respirator that's going to keep you guys safe. So there you go. That's this one. If you, some days you might not want to wear a full face respirator. I need to clean this one and get it thrown in the bag. You can see I got some dried up SH on there. Need to clean it up, throw it in a bag. Pro tip, keep some 1 gallon freezer bags in your rig. That way every day whenever you rinse off your mask, you could just throw it in there and keep it clean. That way the inside of your respirator stays clean. This is a very affordable, very cheap option right here. This is by Safety Works. All right, I think you might be able to get it at Lowe's or Home Depot. I bought this one at Agri Supplies. So you guys see me wearing this all of the time too. I'll be honest, guys, this quality isn't as good as the Parcel Safety, but it's better than nothing. So these filters right here actually protect you from acidic products too. So let me throw them on there. Let me see what type of filters we got here. So you can see, yeah, cleaning brick with muriatic acid up there. So you do have some defense against those products right there, inhaling those fumes. So I wear this one a lot. I'm sure you've seen it on a bunch of my YouTube shorts or different videos. But, you know, day in, day out washing, guys, I love wearing this thing. It's so comfortable, and I don't have to worry about chemical flying behind my sunglasses or something like this. You get a great seal. You could do a fit test with your mask and get a good seal all the way around your face, and you're going to be good to go. You're going to have full face coverage. Everybody, I'm sure somebody is thinking in their head, how often do you have to replace the filters on your respirator? And in all honesty, guys, that's kind of situational dependent on how often you wash, how much exposure your filters have to said chemicals. So a good rule of thumb is just keep in accordance with whatever the manufacturer's recommendations are. I personally swap mine out at least every 7 to 8 weeks. So every 2 months, I put new filters on all of my respirators. That way I'm not just sitting there breathing in through a filter that's all saturated with chemical and stuff like that. So stay safe out there, guys. You cannot put a price on safety. I see so many people who aren't wearing a respirator when they're out washing. I actually had somebody write me on a comment on the channel saying, I see you wearing a respirator. My boss doesn't make us wear one, guys. If you have employees out there, give them everything they need to set them up for success, guys. If you're not giving your guys nitrile gloves, you're not giving them proper footwear, everything PPE, glasses, ball cap, you want to give them everything they're going to need to set them up for success and keep them safe, guys. So I highly recommend wearing a respirator. I hope this video helped. If y'all have any questions, put them in the comments, and I'll try to get to you guys the best that I can. If you're a member of Softwash TV Pro, I just added some more before and after photos for your marketing. I also added some more email marketing scripts for outreach, soliciting and stuff like that. And tomorrow I'm adding the certificate, guys. So if you want to get a Softwash pressure washing certification, I'm going to have a certification through United Softwash. My signature is already on there. We're going to put the certificate on Softwash TV Pro. So take the course that's on there, watch the ride-along videos, all right, and try to soak up all of that info. There may be a test on there, guys. There may be a test where you got to answer some questions to get that certification. So make sure you get all of the information, and you could put your name right on that certificate, and you will have a certification that will help you get jobs in the future, guys. If you're bidding on HOAs or you're bidding large construction jobs and you send them a packet or a proposal, it's nice to have a certification in there. Hope you guys take care. Take it easy. Peace.